reacting yesterday to the Panthers parade. That was an epic day in South Florida history.
So where you were sitting was right where the stage was? Where
No, we were sitting on the corner of A1A at Bows Beach, but we were on the second level, so I could see out to the stage and see like everything. Right, there was a tree that was kind of blocking the stage before anybody got there, but we could see the whole crowd, the buses coming through, so we could see all the action that was going on there. I had a video feed at my table of the parade route, but they were taking. I mean, like because of the lightning, the parade really started late. Like they weren't moving; they were just people kept asking, like, "Well, where are they?" I'm like, "They're just stalling. They're just there because there's lightning. You can't put these athletes and their families
open bus
on the second level of a double-decker bus. Not safe."
Did you talk about Reinhardt yet?
Yeah, we talked about Reinhardt. He re-signed, re-upped with the Cats.
That was quick. That's what I'm talking. See that Dolphins?
Got that done.
Whew. I mean, if we could get Tua for 8 years, $69 million, then I'm sure we would have been signed that.
Tua's not taking a home count discount like Rhino.
I tell you what.
Rhino didn't want to go to the Yotes.
That is crazy.
At the rate you want to go, Marcos,
yeah,
it's going to be 69 for 1 year.
Essentially, yeah. I mean,
think about that. Think about where you're backing yourself. Think of the corner you're backing yourself into. And it's not like here's the interesting thing about the whole situation with Tua. People don't realize his unique skill set works with this offense better than 90% of the quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
So if you want to get rid of him,
we got a summer for this.
No. Okay.
We got a summer for this. We know.
Well, we're just talking about signings.
Yeah, no, let's talk about
And
Rhino.
he brought up if you could get Tua for that.
Yeah, well,
it's a good deal.
That's just in. Hockey players don't make as much as star quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But you want to know, but the craziest money? NBA. It's ridiculous right now.
Ridiculous.
How does Tobias Harris keep doing this? How does he keep doing this?
They re-signed him?
No, he went to the Pistons. He's making $26 a year.
Wow. Well, that's really not big money.
It's still too much for him.
I mean, think about it. It's only $1 million more than Draymond Green.
Hartenstein just got $30 a year from the Thunder.
What? Nope. He's not intangibles.
Oh,
that's how he plays.
That's not. You can't change the rules of intangibles.
I can too.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
What do you think OKC is going to think? That's they went all intangibles. I like their off season because they got the talent, but they added Caruso and they added Hartenstein. So, but it's a lot of money for Hartenstein. Oh my God,
it's a lot.
Heat fans are beside themselves right now.
Yeah, you said Twitter's unbearable,
but like, it's unbearable. It's unbearable right now because everybody's got the same thing. Like, but you guys know, like the Heat didn't have cap space, right? Like the only moves they were going to make, like they have to be trades. So I'm just very confused by everybody who's sitting here and want to be like, Valanciunas went to the Wizards. Where are you, Sleepy Pat?
Yeah, I'm like, what have we missed out on?
I'm like, they don't have cap space. What did you like? Did anybody not get the Did you guys not know what their situation was? So I'm sitting here just kind of idly by, and I'm like, I know the one person I'm waiting to make a stink because I haven't seen an extension yet. Once that happens, then I can yell. But right now, haven't seen it yet. Waiting. Did see that he put a very interesting thing on Twitter the other day or on Instagram the other day.
Oh my God.
Could be something. Could be nothing.
Wait, can we rename that?
What?
Could be something, probably nothing.
That's hurtful.
He puts on here. I'm going to send this to JFig so she can load this up here from Spider. Can we hit the good? Could be something. Could be nothing. Open.
Yeah, let's get to it
because it's not quite the same if we don't have that.
I feel you. It's more mystical that way.
Because I'm waiting on Spider. I haven't seen anything. Haven't heard anything. He was with Cavs brass this weekend.
All right.
What's going on in Utah?
It could be something. Could be nothing.
What is the meaning of it, Watson? What is the object of this?
Could be something. Could be nothing.
Why would they do that?
So on Instagram, Donovan Mitchell, yet to sign. Who wants to wait on $209 million guaranteed? It's right there for you. If you want it.
Yeah.
Everybody
But
else is signing.
the reason why these guys can do it because they can get it anywhere.
Guaranteed.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, but you can sign your extensions. Like Maxey
No,
signed.
but what I'm saying is the reason why he can take his time
Mhm.
and decide whether he wants to be there or not is because he can get it anywhere.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? It's not like football where if you don't sign their extension, you can go somewhere else if you're a free agent or if you're, to the point where you can sign an extension.
Whatever you have to say to convince yourself that he's happy there, Leroy.
I'm not.
But I noticed
Now
this,
I'm a Cavs fan.
now.
Now
Well,
I'm a Cavs fan.
the only one of us is friends with Jay Crawford.
Only one of us had season tickets to the Cavaliers.
When I
He
lived
was-
there.
He had a camp this weekend, right, for Adidas, and that new coach Kenny Atkinson was there. I was just judging off like the vibes of that video. One person seemed a lot more hyped up than the other did.
Well, the new coach has to. The new coach has to fit in.
But Spida has got a new shoe out,
Vibes.
right? New
Is it
shoe
cool
out
shoe?
for
Is it
Donovan
cool?
Mitchell, right? Why don't you throw this up here, J-Fig, on Instagram this weekend?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, that matches white hot. Wait, is that a soccer shoe?
And then,
That's a soccer shoe.
okay, but what did he post on top of it? Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
4 of them.
Posting the Heat logo 4 times?
HEAT.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Hey.
interesting. Spida, send the message.
Hey.
You know what you have to do.
No, that's nothing.
Spidey
See, you
senses.
did it again. You
No,
did it
I
again.
don't think so, dude.
You did it again.
I don't think so. And
First
quite
of all,
frankly,
it's a
I don't
soccer.
think so.
It's a soccer shoe. Where is he gonna wear that?
Wherever he wants.
He
4 logos.
Yep. 4-year deal.
Oh, that. Look at that.
Very interesting. Why
You're
would
not
you post
You're not
anything?
getting me today. I'm celebrating.
You
the
can post anything. It's got the Miami Vice colors, little pink,
Look at that.
fire emojis. No extension signed yet. Things that make you go,
Well, look what Schmeathen said. Even Schmeathen's hopping on this, dude. With those shoes, Spida can make things messy. They look like Inter Miami shoes.
You know, and here's the thing. Let's look at free agency thus far, right? There was a lot of talk. Rich Paul, he does not want Darius Garland playing with Donovan Mitchell, right?
It's true.
The number one place it was thought Darius Garland was going to get traded. Where? San Antonio. They have a point guard. They just signed Chris Paul.
Already done.
Maybe Donovan Mitchell is saying, hey, you know we don't work. Trade me. You
Wow.
keep Darius Garland. That's your guy. Homegrown. I'll see you later. It's been a fun 2 years.
Wow. We tried.
We tried.
Valiant effort.
We tried.
Now it's time.
Interesting. Little blockade, you know?
Well, here's the one problem with all that.
What?
We have heard nothing out of the Heat.
That's great.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, absolutely. You ever hear the saying, no news is good news?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I've heard that.
That's the thing. People say that.
I've heard that.
People say that.
Ever heard that?
You say that to make your case.
No, I'm not making a case. But I'm just, I am here for being mad at the Heat for making moves. I yelled at Pat Riley last week. So, I understand that I have many hours to yell at Pat Riley if I need to yell at Pat Riley. And, everybody is tweeting the same thing, that the Heat are doing nothing. But, they're doing nothing in the time where there's nothing to do, Donovan Mitchell ends up
Which
saying,
you probably should have came to that conclusion when you yelled at Pat Riley before.
No, because that's the entirety of the offseason. I'm not yelling at Pat Riley for not signing Paul George when he doesn't have the cap space to sign Paul George. Also, I don't want Paul George. But it's very now. One thing I could say is the only move you could look at this past weekend and be like, could the Heat have outdone that is the DeJounte Murray deal. because he ends up going to New Orleans. Larry Nance, couple of first-round picks. Could the Heat have made that happen? Could they have outdone that? I feel like they could have, but maybe they don't want DeJounte Murray. But then, what if it's because, it's getting a little chilly in here? Because you're looking at the downfall of another guard from Atlanta, Ice Trey.
Hey, if Ice Trey comes here, I got a truck for him. If Ice Trey comes, I got a truck for him.
Leroy, all you talk about is that you want a guy who can go get you 40, and this guy is literally the best at going to get 40 over the last years of basketball.
Can I
True. Score bona fide.
I understand that.
Feel that?
But do you want to spend big money for a player that also comes with other issues?
Like what?
If you're a defensive team, he plays zero defense, is his offense going to make up for that? No, seriously.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Think about first of all, I think Eric Spoelstra has a great respect for Trae Young. I think he does. Think about all the game planning he did to take out Trae Young. He threw the kitchen sink at him.
Yep.
It's a lot of respect that you could utilize with that. And also,
nobody else could do that?
What do you mean nobody else could do that?
So what happens if you have Trae Young at however much you pay for him and other teams do the same thing?
You mean other people being interested in Trae Young?
No, taking him out of the game.
Oh, they don't have Spo. They don't have Spo to fill him up, baby.
Okay. All right.
Feel that?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Now, I will say this.
Spider says
this is one of these situations where just based on what I think the Heat like to do offensively and defensively, I don't see the fit. Right? That doesn't mean he can't play, but it just means that I don't see the fit with him actually helping the Heat get to where they need to get. So if it happens and he does it, or you can see how they're using him and it works, then I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong. Right? But there gets to a point where you're trying to make something work based on something you saw 3 or 4 years ago. Right?
You're talking about 3 or 4 years ago from him?
When they were successful.
Yeah, but they had a better roster. They had a better roster.
Okay.
And he's still very talented.
I never said he wasn't talented.
He's plan B. I mean, Spider's my plan A. But if Spider does end up being, gutless and wants to sign his extension.
So going into this offseason, you got two choices. Which
those are my two top targets.
Really, and as bad as you talk about Trae Young, it is amazing that is now one of your choices.
Well, listen, I don't know if you feel that right now, but it's
that's not okay. That doesn't work though. As bad as you talked about Trae Young. So to me, to be honest with you, it seems like you're settling because he may be available.
I'm not settling, but he is my plan B.
Okay. And so those are your two choices. Now, are there other options? Because, like, as we learned from Dame, maybe everybody don't want to work with the Heat.
You talk about front offices?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that could be an issue. That's why I don't think, there's a lot of fodder out there for Larry Markkinen, but I don't understand. I don't really. I don't think that's going to work just front office wise because Danny Ainge is their GM. So I don't look at it as realistic. One, because I think Danny Ainge is going to want a heap of picks, whereas I think Cleveland would be more into doing a Donovan Mitchell trade for a couple of young guys.
Right.
So that's.
What about Atlanta?
I actually am taking
young guys.
Well, they just had the number 1 pick.
Right.
Kind of fell into their lap. I don't know who knows what Atlanta wants, right? It's kind of like what we talked to with John Michaels. Who knows what the hell that organization wants?
Right.
But no, I have taken that into account. Like the Larry Markkinen stuff, I haven't given a lot of weight to because I just don't think the Heat will have enough to wet Danny Ainge's whistle because he's a pick hoarder, and they don't have a lot of picks.
Right.
Although it's been reported that he likes Tyler Hero and has always liked Tyler Hero, but
there's one person. That's the first time we've heard that, right? Of all the trade fodder we've heard in the last 2 years, that is the first time you've said those words. So,
No cap.
I don't think Tyler Hero's going anywhere though.
okay.
Take a break. Back after this.